This is Bimbo Barbarella with the Bimbo Barbarella Music Program. And tonight is April 5th, and I invite you to the College of Rock Knowledge on a show about the British band the KINKS. And they've been around for a long time. They have a lot of songs that I know you've heard, but you might not know that they did them. So, let's get this dog and pony show started. I'll invite some guests. Hopefully, we'll have a nice big crowd. And hopefully, the buzz won't be too bad tonight, because if it is, I'll tell you what I'm doing to fix it. So here we go. The link is out there. We're going to do our top 12 of the band, and we're going to rank them from 12 to our number one favorites. So we're going to be going down in rank. And here's our first two lucky contestants, the Captain and Miss Easy Street.
Howdy, howdy.
Here we are.
So how is the buzz?
It doesn't. I don't hear it. I don't hear a buzz right now.
No, I
Let me
didn't hear one yesterday either.
Turn the volume.
I meant to tell you that.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Okay, because I'm using the headphones and the mic.
That helps, I think.
Let's see if we can change your name from Most Super Happy Fun Audio Test to Easy Street. Let's see. Settings. Virtual. How did that? Let's see what that setting is.
Yeah.
No, I like that. That's funny.
All right. We'll do it live.
And
we're good.
And okay, yeah, because you used that when you helped me with the TeamViewer, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you used, yeah.
Yep.
Or else, if you want to go back to the Captain, go back to the Captain.
That's fine. And our audio test video got 84 views so far, so maybe it'll cross.
I know,
100.
yeah. Yeah. So wait for some people to come up because I'm going to show you my plethora of KINKS albums and CDs, and I swear that I had more. I think not only are robots now stealing my luggage. Oh, to really piss me off, they're stealing my music.
Probably.
Damn
because
robots.
because I know I had more. I thought I did.
Probably.
And Misfit's nice and good because Misfit was out all day. She came in, she's laying in the drawer, she ate tuna.
Oh, good.
So, okay,
I'm posting.
Mrs. Hopkins. I'm still doing my math, so it's going to be a little bit. Okay, Hoppy, we'll give you I'll give you like 45 seconds. So hurry up.
No pressure.
Oh, it's going to be a while before everybody files in.
Yeah,
It'll take a minute for Mark to roll in, so we'll be good.
That's what I don't like about game night, because I usually go over because everybody didn't come in till 8:30,
right,
8:20 because of the lack of notification.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, because I did that short about my bowling, and like I haven't been bowling in like 3 weeks, and I did good today. Oh, hello, Miss Britches. Are you going to be playing tonight, or are you going to be playing from the chat? I got to know so I can make you up a sheet. Yeah, Leah, and I know that you know who the KINKS are. So, are you going to do it from the chat? Like I said, tonight it's 12, And we're going to start with 12 and go all the way down to our number one favorite. You're just watching tonight? Okay. No worries, dear. You can lurk. Okay, yeah, but if you're going to be lurking, say funny and inappropriate things, when necessary. And I guess, that whenever she can just do it, she's at work or something.
Yeah. She's a hardworking girl.
Yeah, so anyway, my bowling, I had a 168.
Okay.
No, a 162, a 158, and then my third game was like a 130, and I had 3 splits in a row.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Three unmakeable splits. Like 7-10, 6-10. Ones, that's. I would have needed 3 people to make the shot. I did good, but I did pretty good. And then my friend Ron was there. You saw, my friend Ron was there, and and whenever I'm there, he always says, "Oh, I made too many sandwiches. Oh, do you want one?" I said, "Yeah, thanks, Ron."
I can't believe he gets by with bringing food in.
Well, you got to kind of be sneaky.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he hides them like underneath his bowling ball in his bowling bags. so they're a little flat, but hey.
Like a panini?
The original panini.
Yeah. And you'll notice that I'm still wearing the same shirt that I wore today because I came home and I just went to sleep and like I said, I don't know, he's kind of calmed down a little bit, but
good.
Hopefully
we'll see. Well, he may or may not make a guest appearance, but we'll roll with it.
Okay. Looks like we have a lot of viewers. Who else is playing? Well, we're waiting for Mrs. Hopkins. There is Miss Addie, and you're playing, Miss Addie, right? Miss Addie, you're playing, right? It's your 12 songs ranking from your 12th down to number 1, your favorite. HD, you'll be watching. Okay, yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you. And like I told, Leah Sugar Britches, feel free to make a inappropriate comment when, when justified. So, Miss Addie, I can sign you up, can I? Okay, Addie, but are you going to come on panel? Or are you just going to do it from chat? Come up on the panel, Annie. Oh, because I don't want to look at these 2 pumpkin heads, all night.
Everybody's missed Daddy. They mentioned it in the comments last night.
Yeah. Well, I remember Addie was having some trouble with her audio last time, but hopefully, but maybe we can sort that out,
Okay, got a lot of people watching, so some of you people watching, why don't you come in and play? Oh, okay, Addie, so you're going to do it from the chat? Okay. No worries. And remember, we're doing 2 at a time.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And, that just makes it go faster. And it's easier for me to follow up.
Yeah.
Okay, waiting for Hoppy and Kropka.
So I didn't notice if Chris LeClaire went live today.
Oh, God.
Oh, hopefully, people want to see him. So,
you should certainly strike out in his own channel and start doing his own thing. I think that's, I think that could work well if he had the will and the intention to host a show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it should be
Yeah, yeah.
he should be the lord of his own domain there.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, Addie, I'm sure that you can find two more Kink songs. So that's like. So what did Leah say? Wait, what?
Did y'all hear they found the body of missing YouTuber Hobo Shoestring in a lake in Johnson City, Tennessee, just a couple hours ago? So sad. I've never
Who
heard of
is
him.
Hobo shoes. No.
No.
I'd never heard of him.
Oh, HD, yeah. And like I mentioned that before anybody got on, they have so many songs that you'll know the songs if you hear them. You just don't know the Kinks because they've been around since they were actually. Okay, while we're waiting, I'll do a little trivia. Can you name the 5 original bands that were considered in the first British invasion? There were 5.
Well, the easy ones first. The Beatles, Rolling Stones, the Kinks, the Who.
No.
Okay.
I said the same.
The Hollies.
No. There
Um,
is a house in New Orleans.
oh, so I guess. Well, he was with the band Them originally, but then he was later with. Shoot.
It's Eric. It's the
Eric
Animals.
Baldwin, the Animals. That's right.
Animals. And the one that is very very obscure that almost nobody knows, of course me, is the Dave Clark 5.
Oh yeah, yeah. What was their big hit?
I don't know. I can't think of anything they did.
The them having a senior moment. I can't come up, but obviously I've heard of the band, but
Yeah.
and they have at
Yeah.
least 2 or 3 solid hits. Perhaps
Oh
we've reached
yeah.
a Wikipedia moment.
Glad all over.
Yeah. Glad all over. Yeah, I think that's
I
them.
think bits and pieces. Can't you see that she's mine? Catch us if you can. Everybody knows the red balloon. Good old rock and roll.
Okay. All right. That's enough.
I know.
So, okay, and here she is, everybody's favorite person from the desert,
Hi.
our favorite
Hello.
desert dweller.
How are you? I like your backdrop and your
Oh yeah. Wanted something 60s looking.
Oh
There
yeah,
you
very
go.
cool.
Yeah.
Your shirt too.
Thanks.
I love
Oh,
it.
thanks.
And is that Mama B that we hear in the background?
Yeah. Yeah. She's listening in.
Good.
Hey, Mama B.
Howdy, Mama B.
Okay, just waiting to see if Mark comes up because it's, let me see. We got the captain, we got Easy Street, we got Addie, who's going to have to do it from the chat because she's still having problems with her mic. And you, Mrs. Hoppy. So waiting to see if Mark comes up because I think he wanted to. Oh, do you guys know Mark's number?
Yes.
Can you call him?
Yes.
Because we had a lot more people and now they went away. So I guess I better start.
So if we
I
can,
never heard of Hobo Shoestring. Well, I guess if he rode the rails, he probably was a hobo.
He may
And
have
you
it
know
off.
what?
Think it might-
And you know what? And you know what? I wondered how a hobo can be riding the train rails and just have all of the belongings tied in a little bag to a stick. How far is that going to get you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, you just have to have your hobo working.
So I can't reach him, Bimbo, for whatever reason.
All right, so I guess if you want, we'll start. I will show you my plethora. Oh, Hoppy. And I think I have another problem going on in my life, as if I don't have enough. And you know how robots are always stealing my luggage. I went through my KINKS albums and I'm missing a couple. I think that because I'm onto them, they're doubling now by stealing some of my albums and CDs.
Yeah, the robots wanted to get kinky, I guess.
Oh, bada bing. I'm glad somebody said it. Okay. Everybody, this is their first kind of like greatest hits. This one is called The KINKS and the Village Green Preservation Society. This one is Arthur, The Decline of the Western Empire. And a lot of these CDs didn't get airplay in the United States because they were banned from the U.S. in 1966 because Ray Davies and Dave Davies got into a fight or something, and they were deemed to be like countercultural. So they didn't play here until like the mid 70s again. And this is one called Muswell Hillbillies. And it's called Muswell because that's where they're from in London, a suburb called Muswell. This is the album that everybody knows because this brought them back into prominence. Lola. And Lola versus the Money Go Round.
Lola versus Power Man and the Money Go Round,
and the
part
Money Go
one.
Round. Yeah, which
Recorded
there
in
never was a
1970.
part two. Which never was a part two.
Ray wanted to make the part two, but it got kiboshed with other projects.
Yeah. And this one here is from like the early 70s when they started to get their rock and roll back. And this one is called Misfits. And this is my
favorite.
And this bada bing. And this is my favorite KINKS album of all time called Low Budgets.
Yeah, I liked a lot of songs on that.
Yeah, and here's my albums. This one is called Preservation Act 1. And now there is a Preservation Act 2, which I thought I had. But I don't. I can't think of where it could have gone. It's not like it could have fallen behind, the desk or something.
Is that a 2 album?
No. Oh, okay. Preservation Act 1 is a single album, but Preservation Act 2 is a double album.
Okay, because I think I remember one had like 22 songs on it or something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's Preservation 2.
Must be.
And this is one called Soap Opera. And a lot of these were when Ray Davies was in like his show tunes kind of phase, when he did like Schoolboys in Disgrace and Celluloid Heroes and all that. He was, but they were show tuney, but they were still rock and roll, but they were like show tunes.
Yeah.
And here's another one from the early 70s called Sleepwalker.
Yeah.
And here is the album of Low Budget. And I remember trying to look for shoes like this, and I found them, but they were only in like size like 5, and that would have fit my hand.
That's tiny.
And then after Low Budget is when they really, really rocked out with this album here called Give the People What They Want. This was by far their most rock and roll album ever.
Mm-hmm.
And they followed that up with State of Confusion. And they had a excellent double live album called One for the Road. And this is a 2-album set.
They did get a very nice second wind in the early 80s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 They were. Yeah, because that's when I actually saw them during the Low Budget tour.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we ready to play?
I believe so.
Yes, sir.
Addie, did you see the Kinks posted a YouTube video announcement? No. Addie, when was that and what was that? Because they haven't they haven't done anything musically in years.
They did. They had a 2-album release, part 1 and 2 of The Journey in 2023.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
but
was
they
that
were
like a
mostly,
greatest?
I think they were mostly cover songs because it
Oh.
isn't even listed on Wikipedia. But when I looked at the albums, it looked like they were covers.
Okay.
So, but correct me if anyone's heard it, because they just look
Okay.
similar to other songs.
Okay, and HD says we ran into the Kinks in a shopping mall. We invited them to our band practice, but they didn't show up. Well,
Wow.
sorry to hear that.
Wow.
Okay, so let us begin. I guess we should get moving along here. Anybody who comes in now can play catch up. Okay, as always, we're going to start with the captain and your first 2, sir.
Okay. A lot of the songs on my list were sort of like the Beatles in the sense that they released a lot of their music as singles instead of
Yes,
on an
yes,
album.
they did. Yeah, they did.
And they did that later in their career too. The my 12 and 11, number 12 was a single from 1977 called Father Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And number 11 came off an album called Everybody's in Showbiz, 1972. Celluloid Heroes. Those are both really good songs. The Father
Celluloid Heroes actually is on an album.
Yeah, it's on Everybody's in Showbiz, 1972.
Yes, yeah.
The Father Christmas, I mean, to me, it's a funny song just because he's saying about portraying Father Christmas and then getting mugged. I mean, that's just cold. And it's just a funny song.
Hello, Bopak. No, Bopak, we're just starting. Do you want to play in the Kinks thing? You can do it from the panel if you want. You just have to be, ready when I call you.
You can come up too, right?
Yeah. Oh, anybody can come up if you want. Yeah.
My number 11, Celluloid Heroes, Ray Davies wrote about British life, UK life for the most part, but this was sort of an interesting departure. He'd been in Los Angeles.
Okay, Bopak. Yeah, okay.
And he was struck by the names, the Walk of Fame, and how they're immortal, but if you wanted to step on them, you could. Yeah, because they were.
Everybody's a dreamer. Everybody's a star.
Yep.
Everybody's in showbiz. It doesn't matter who you are. Oh, that's enough of that.
Managed to name check Bela Lugosi, Betty Davis, Mickey
Oh yeah,
Rooney.
Greta Garbo.
Right.
Those are
Marilyn,
first
Monroe.
Marilyn,
name. Yep.
Marilyn.
So
Okay, Miss Easy Street, you're too dear.
Well, no one should be surprised by this, but anybody who says, let's all drink to the death of a clown, I'm all in. So, Death of a Clown from Something Else is my number 12.
Hmm. Yep.
Low budget, since that's my mantra from 1979, that's my number 11.
Oh, what the song Low Budget?
Yes.
I'm on a low budget.
Yeah, I
Check
kind
it
of
and
like that. It
see.
was kind of
I'm
like
on a
Southern rock.
low budget. Yeah.
Uh,
Time is short and time is money. Money is scarce and that ain't funny. Circumstances have forced my hand. I'm a cut price person in a low budget land. Don't get me started with it. See, and I remember that I really wasn't keen on doing the Kinks because I didn't think that many people would know or remember the Kinks. Maybe I'm wrong. So Miss Addie, you're up next. You're 12 and 11, Miss Addie. Hoppy, and you're next, Hoppy. Addie, go ahead, Addie.
nice, good picks. Living on a Thin Line. Which does anybody know what album that was on?
that was on, I believe it was on Something Else, but
I don't know.
I'll put it in because
Might be a good deep cut for us to look at.
Living on the Line. Yeah, I almost chose that one, but that was off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the what you call it? The one with that had a lot of good hits on it. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Here's my list. Gosh darn it. Word of Mouth. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's one of their later ones.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
that's a really good album. It has a lot of good songs on it.
Yeah, I've got a song from that
In my
album
opinion.
too coming up. So
Okay. Oh, hello, Headley. Hello, Miss Izzy. How are you? Nice to see you, my friends. You know you're always welcome here. And anybody, like I said, you can come up and play because we just started. You can come up on panel, or you can do your picks from the chat. But when I call you, you better answer, or you won't win that valuable prize chosen especially for you. Which, oh my God, you guys can't wait to see what it's going to be today. And here
Oh,
he is. And here he is.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
shivering and anticipation.
It's patient. And we are blessed by the dulcet tones of Mr. Pirate Radio.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, Mark,
Sorry
you're
about
gonna.
that, Bimbo. I got caught up with something else and I
Oh
couldn't
no, that's
take it.
fine. Okay, you're just gonna have to go last.
Okay.
Oh, okay, but you should be used to that anyway. So
You mean taking it in the end?
yeah.
I am.
Okay,
I am.
Mrs. Hopkins,
Okay.
you're 12 and 11, dear.
12 and 11. Okay. Moving pictures from low budget.
No, 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 laugh is just the moving picture. Come on.
And Good Day. I put that on a playlist too. That's from Word of Mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Good picks.
Yeah. Really good.
Okay. Let's see. Well, um, so Izzy's brain is broken. Oh, I do apologize. I wish that we could help some way, but um, I never made it through the brain repair section of medical school.
Ah, yeah. The troubleshooting page on the back of your manual for the brain is stuck to the other pages, so you can't.
Right.
You
So,
can't.
yeah. Okay, Headley, and what tour did you see? Oh, what tour did you see? What, the low budget tour? Yeah, that was that was probably their biggest tour, low budget, when they did that. So, Mark, I guess you're up next.
12 and
Okay, so
11.
you're 12 and 11.
Okay. 12 and 11. 12 song is called Supersonic Rocket Ship Song.
Yes. And do you know
Um,
what album that's from?
I have no clue. I'm sorry, I didn't record that.
I forget. I know that I had that album that it's on, but oh, Mark, and like I said, and I was telling everybody else, okay, you know how I have a problem with robots stealing my luggage.
I sure do, Bimbo.
Okay, because I think now that they're onto me and they're kind of irritated with me,
Oh no.
they started stealing my CDs and albums.
Oh no. How do you know?
Well,
You have so
because
many.
no, because I showed them all and I'm missing a couple.
Oh
Oh,
no.
okay. So what were they again? I forget because I was thinking about the damn robots. Okay, so what was 12 and 11 again?
Oh yeah. Supersonic's Rocket Ship was
Yeah,
12. And
yeah.
11 was a song called Arthur. I think that's from the album Arthur.
It's called Arthur or the Decline and Fall of the British Empire.
That's right. Yeah. Good song.
And that's one of their best of like the mid albums because the Kinks they had like three real phases, like their early um rock and roll stuff, and then their like show busy, artsy British life kind of series, and then back to the rock and roll series. So,
Yeah, in the beginning they were really punky,
oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
right, and when they hit the scene, and then they mellowed off and they started getting a little bit uh, um, progressive even,
yeah. Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
then yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, and what, Chris?
Well, Lola versus Power Man and the Money Go Round. That was a concept album, so they were kind of delving into that area.
Which they did, which everything after that, oh, the whole, preservation and soap opera and Schoolboys in Disgrace, they were all concept albums with serious concepts and stories. It wasn't just a concept about something. Oh, if you listen to the lyrics, every song in the um, thing is built on the next song and the next song and the next song. So that what was cool about, but you have to like that kind of stuff, and a lot of people don't. So my 12 is a song called David Watts. And remember, Mark, when I asked you to play that on your pirate radio,
I sure do,
and
Bimbo.
and everybody liked it.
Yeah,
Okay, in my 11, I'm of course, gonna pull a cheat here because I can, because it's my show and I don't care. I'm doing two from this album, a song called Ape Man and Rats. Actually, Rats comes first and then Ape Man, but this is, if you're new to the Kinks and you want something that you've heard and that you're gonna like, I suggest this one. And what do you think, Chris and Mark? Would you suggest this one as well?
Oh, it's got Lola on it, which is a smash hit, and it's got
Lola.
a lot. It's got solid cuts on it. That's the album you're holding up, right?
Yeah, and it's also got a good song on there called "The Top of the Pops." Good songs, good
Yeah.
songs. Okay, so we go back to the captain with his number
10 and 9.
10 and 9.
Okay, my number 10 is "Do It Again" off of 1984's Word of Mouth, and "Tired of Waiting for You," which was released as a single in 1965.
Right.
Um,
Tired of waiting for you.
I mean, "Do It Again." His commentary was about his life on the road, but it could apply to anybody who's just, working a job, doing long hours, and it's just. And now we're back where we started. Here we go around again. Day after day, I get up and I say, I better do it again. That's kind of anthemic.
Right.
Tired of waiting
Yeah.
for you. That's a funny song, sort of a novelty song almost.
Okay, good.
But they were
Good
good at that
choices.
stuff. So
Made for a good
Easy
catch at bat
Street.
too.
Yeah. Easy Street. You're 10 and 9, ma'am.
10 is a rock and roll fantasy off Misfits, 1978.
Do you want me to show that again or no? Or do I have to?
You
I
don't
will.
have to. And then Come Dancing off State of Confusion.
Okay, here's Misfits. And State of Confusion.
Come Dancing.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, but the album State of
it's
Confusion.
a love-hate with that song.
It's a nostalgia song, so
Yeah.
sentimental.
But that was big. That was a big hit. Come Dancing. And what was number 10 again? I forget.
A rock and roll fantasy.
Yeah, Misfits. Yeah. I remember being in a bar one day, and that song came out the same time that Bad Company's Rock and Roll Fantasy came out. And somebody was playing it on a jukebox, and they say, "That's not Rock and Roll Fantasy. That's not the song. That jukebox broken." And so I piped and I says, "No, that is the name of the song." "Oh, what the fuck do you know?" I said, "No."
Oh gosh. Well, all you had to do is wait for the chorus. But they did play. I remember this getting airplay
Oh yeah,
back in
yeah.
the day. So
Yeah, but this was somewhere in Tennessee. So
yeah, but this I'd forgotten about this song.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Headley, all total, I have about 150 vinyls, and that's what I go to the music guy Patrick and buy him because he's because he's one of these record stores where he has like original vinyls, not the $30 pieces of crap that you buy now.
Yeah.
But it's still, but they're still good. But but I think I paid like $10 for this, and you would have paid that when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Addie, you're number 10 and 9, dear. Yes, I do, Addie. Okay, because Jen and Chris have seen them all, and Miss Addie, 10 and 9.
It's a lot. It's a lot of music.
But and you guys know because I have no sort of system on where they are. But if you tell me to find something, I can look in my things and 9 out of 10 times, oh, remember where it is.
Yeah. That's amazing.
The band, the Beau Brummels, named
Yeah.
themselves the Beau Brummels, so they would be right next to the Beatles in the record stores.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
That's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Miss Addie. Now, her number 9 is the acute schizophrenia paranoid blues.
Mm-hmm.
And I have that song as well. And the reason why I chose it, well, for one, it's a good song, but it's a little bit later. It's a good song, but I just think that is, man, that's really messed up. If you got schizophrenic paranoid blues, acute,
Cute. Yeah.
you know,
that's
you
rough.
are.
That's rough.
And Set Me Free is good, Addie. Very good. Okay, you know, I just might give you a special prize just for acute schizophrenia paranoid blues. And have you guys ever heard the chorus of that? How he can make all of that shit rhyme is amazing.
You're talking about Ray Davies.
Yeah,
Yep.
oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, because Dave Davies, his brother, actually released, I think, like 3 albums. But I've never heard any songs from it, so. And Patrick, my music friend, he had 3 of his albums, and he said, "Don't bother." So, okay, Mrs. Hopkins, you're number 10 and 9, ma'am.
Okay, 10 and 9. All right. 10 is Shepherd of the Nation from Preservation Act 2.
Mm-hmm. Good, 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 good.
And
Like, did you like that album? And did you listen to the whole thing?
yeah, there's one that I like 8, like a lot. Like that was the most I liked. But
Yeah.
I don't think it was that one. They have so many. Yeah. And my number 9 is The Outsider from Sleepwalker.
And this has a couple of good songs. Its best song, I think, here is a song called Jukebox Music. Okay, okay. Oh, Hoppy, and The Outsider is not on Sleepwalkers.
It's not?
No,
What? Where
I
is
didn't
that?
think
I
it
screwed up.
was.
I screwed up, didn't I? Of course I did.
I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was.
Well, where is it?
No, but I know the song, but it's a good song. So
Wow. Oh, I said outsider? The outside. The outside. And then it says that there's 77 mix and 94 mix. I like 77 better. Do you think it was maybe a bonus?
8 or maybe a single or something. I've heard the song, so I know where you,
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
I put
Nonetheless.
Outside.
Nonetheless, okay, Pirate Radio, you're number 10 and 8. Number 10 and 9.
Okay, my number 10
Yeah.
is a little song called Celluloid Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Neat song. My number 9 is A Well-Respected Man.
And that's good because that fits you perfectly. That should be your motto.
There you go.
And so, what did you do? Practice today, Mark, or something?
Yeah, I had what for being late here? No, I had
No.
yeah, we didn't have rehearsals today, but I'm still learning all this freaking
Okay.
music that I have to learn for the first show. I gotta have
Yeah.
I'm on the encores now, anyways, and we have a guest singer coming on to do one of the encores for us.
Cool. Good.
Yeah, so all in all, good.
Oh, Headley, I got no idea what Mark's doing. Mark doesn't even know what Mark is doing.
Why would Headley want to know?
If you're reading the chat of the of the stream,
Oh no, I wasn't reading the chat. Sorry, it's really small print, so I can't really see it that well. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
just Headley teasing you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
read it.
My number 10 is I'm a Disgrace from the album Schoolboys in Disgrace. And my number 9 is Destroyer. Destroyer. Paranoia, the Destroyer. And, Ray Davies sang a lot of songs about like mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to it, he really did.
Mm-hmm.
He was the seventh of 8 children, and he and his younger brother were the only males. All the other
Yeah, right.
were
Yes.
older sisters, and their lives kind of were incorporated into his music quite a bit. Their experiences. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, sounds like somebody just went to the bathroom. Oh, no, that you pouring a drink. Oh, I need to apologize.
That sound effect was brought to you by Very Old Barton Bourbon Whiskey.
Okay.
So On the Outside was on the Sleepwalker album, Martha, and
It's
there were
not.
2 different versions. There's one that was that's a CD reissued bonus track. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
but
So,
one was a 1977 mix and one was a 1994 mix.
I'm
So I
reading
guess
this.
they had 2 recordings or a mix.
I'm reading the Sleepwalkers. It's
It
at
did
side
sound
one.
like
Side one, Life on the Road, Mr. Big Man, Sleepwalker, Brother, Jukebox Music, Sleepless Night, Starry Sky, Full Moon, and Life Goes On.
Right, and then the
But-
CD.
Okay. Well then, Miss Hopkins, you are corrected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it was a bonus, yeah.
So Captain, you are number 8 and 7.
Alrighty, my number 8 and 7. Both were recorded as singles in 1966. Number 8, Dedicated Follower of Fashion, and number 7, Sunny Afternoon. It's funny, but he was making fun of the mods and the fashions that they affected, but it was later embraced by that cohort. And the song "Sunny Afternoon," it was kind of written along the same veins of Taxman from the Beatles, but it was written from the perspective of an aristocrat that was unhappy about being taxed. So
Well, I mean, because that's one reason why the Rolling Stones never recorded in England, because they had to pay such high taxes. Because the Rolling Stones, they did a lot of the recording in like Jamaica and like other countries.
Well, France for a while.
yeah,
France, yeah.
When they exiled from recording in England, that's where they went.
like
Yeah, there was
Main
exile on
Street,
Main
you know.
Street was recorded in France.
Yes, it was. Okay, Miss Easy Street, you're 8 and 7.
My 8 is Sold Me Out off word of mouth, and my number 7 is also off the word of mouth. That would be Good Day, which Mrs. Hopkins mentioned earlier. It's a bright and happy song. I like it. It's very positive.
I think whenever we hold anything up close to the video, and then it always takes a couple minutes for us to slowly get back into focus. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
we're
okay.
does.
fuzzy.
That's okay. Nobody
Yes,
needs
it
to see
does.
us.
Okay, our next contestant is Miss Addie Pacall. You're next to, dear. You're 8 and 7.
Miss Addie Picole.
Waterloo Sunset, that's a good song. Oh, you've got some good choices here, Miss Addie. Oh, too bad that you're having problems with your mic.
It's called BC Purple Kush, Headley.
B, does that mean that it comes from British Columbia?
Yeah,
It's BC Bud.
BC Bud. Grown in
Oh, so
greenhouses. Yeah.
what do they grow that in the mountains in Banff National Park?
No, nothing like
Oh,
that. It's grown in greenhouses, regular and
oh,
Yeah.
in
oh,
industrial areas.
It was
oh,
popular before legalization.
oh, okay. Well, me not being a pothead, I wouldn't know. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, you're 8 and 7.
Well,
Up
we
Come
there.
can't.
on, while we're
We
young.
can't hear you.
She
Is the
didn't mute
amazing Mr.
herself.
She
Oh, shit.
she
Sorry.
probably muted. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. My number 8 is Wish I Could Fly Like Superman from Low Budget.
Yay!
Yeah.
And 7 is Sunny Afternoon.
Yeah.
That's a nice one too.
Both great choices.
Woke up this morning, what did I see? A big black cloud hanging over me. Looked at my feelings and I fell out of bed. There was a gas strike, oil strike, lager strike, bread strike. Gotta be a Superman to survive. Rent bills, tax bills, phone bills, all bills. I'm such a wreck, but I'm staying alive. Surely there must be. All right, I'll stop. So you can see that I've heard, low budget many times. And and you said well-respected man?
Oh, I said Sunny Afternoon.
Oh, Sunday afternoon. Okay.
I don't know if anybody saw, but the chosen one is taken to in imitating me today. Did anybody see it?
No, and I was
No.
watching the whole show last night. See, Mark, and if I'd have had that concept of imitating somebody on his program, I would have done it because I
Yeah.
thought that we just had to, do like voices of like people.
So did I.
I didn't know that he wanted us to like, you know, okay, because if that would have been the case, I would have, portrayed you.
Yeah. But he eliminated it altogether. I was going to
Oh,
go on and do a couple. I was going to do you, Bimbo, and I was going to do Tom, and maybe Chris LeClaire, and maybe I don't know. But he eliminated that, and he just took the ball and started running with it, and he's doing the impression himself. So right now, tonight he's coming on at 9:30, I think, and he's going to be doing me all night.
Wow.
Wow.
So
It's
later I have to go there and
it's hard
defend
to hold up
myself.
an impression for a long time.
Yeah, He
Well,
gets
come
kind
on.
of silly.
Well, come on, because I did Christopher Walken for a entire night.
True.
And remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I guess if I was going to do a celebrity thing, I think I'd talk like Bill Clinton for a couple hours. It'd be great. I could make all sorts of crude sexual references, and everybody would just think I was just being in character.
Okay,
But you do a
Mark.
good Ozzy Osbourne too.
I never.
You did.
Sharon. Oh, that's all you need to say is Sharon. Okay, Mark, you're 8 and 7.
My 8. Okay, my 8 and 7. For 8, I chose low budget, and for my 7, I chose Waterloo Sunset.
Oh, okay, Leah. And so you saw that show last night. That was pretty good. I thought. Oh no, that was Bo. Oh, and Bopock saw it too. I think that Moments with Michelle did a good. Oh, Tom. Oh, she did a good Tom. She really
Yeah,
did.
she did, and Tom did a pretty good Michelle. I mean, he had a the way she. If you've ever
Yeah.
seen any of her live streams,
Oh yeah.
when
Oh
she
yeah.
drives and looks into the camera and just
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
smiles,
Yeah.
he did
Mark.
that
Oh,
perfectly.
Mark. Oh, and what was your number 7?
My number 7 was Waterloo Sunset.
Yeah. Okay.
A nice song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bimbo Barbarella, your turn. Okay. My number 8 is Low Budget. And now my best friend has the same song that I have as my number 7, The Acute Schizophrenic Paranoid Blues. I just love that title. I just love the title of that song. I I mean, I could not come up with something like that. I just love. Oh, maybe I'll name one of my shorts that. Okay, very good, very good. We're halfway through the show. Hope everybody's having fun. Hope anybody in the chat is paying attention and we're entertaining you. Okay, Captain, you're number 6 and 5.
All right, my number 6 was a single released in 1965, "A Well-Respected Man," and off of "The State of Confusion," 1983, "Come Dancing." I mean, "Well-Respected Man," it really ties into their wheelhouse about talking about British life, and he's
His family.
he's oh so good, he's oh so fine, he's oh so healthy in his body and mind. Is someone who completely conforms.
Okay, but you have to sing it. Well, he's oh so good, and he's oh so fine, and he's oh so healthy in his body and his mind. He's a well respected man about town, living life so conservatively.
And his mother goes to meetings while his
And
father
his
pulls the
mother
main.
goes to meeting. Okay, Miss Easy Street. Miss Easy Street, you're number 6 and 5.
I just hit him in the leg for doing that.
What? I ain't do nothing.
Well, Bopak, I'm glad you're having a good time and having fun. But, Bopak, you've been a part of this crowd many times, so you know what kind of shenanigans, we're capable of. So.
It's all right. So my number 6 is "Give the People What They Want." And my number 5 is "Do It Again" off Word of Mouth.
I don't think that I even ever owned that album. If all you guys seem to like it, I might need to check it out. No, because I know that I never even owned it.
It's on YouTube.
Really?
For
And how do you
free.
get to that? And how do you get to that?
All of their albums are on YouTube for free.
Really? And
That
how
is
do
a
you
really good one.
Whatever
and
whatever band, whatever the name of the album is,
I know how to do
and
it.
full album. That's all
I
I
you
know
know
how to do it.
I know how to do it.
You can do
Okay, Miss Addie, you're number 6 and you're number 5, dear.
Can anybody guess this character and which movie it's from? Hey, boy, are you some kind of doomsday machine, boy?
No, I'm drawing a blank.
What is it? Sling Blade?
No, it was the sheriff from um, James Bond, Live and Let Die.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sheriff Buford T. Pusser.
Justice, I think.
No, no. Justice was in Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, right. You're right. Yeah.
It was Sheriff Pusser in the James Bond.
Right.
Okay, we have our first vote for. Well, she walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name, and in the background voice she said Lola. L-O-L-A, Lola. And you know that if you have a pressing of the power, the Power Man and the Money Go Round, when the um, song "Oh Lola" has Coca-Cola in it, that's
Right.
worth a lot because they made him change it to cherry cola.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if you have one of the versions where he says, "Oh, Coca-Cola" in the song, that's worth some money,
Yeah, the BBC prohibited the song with the
right?
Coca-Cola version because it was an ad, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, you're doing very good today. When you're next to, dear.
All right. Another one from Give the People What They Want. Around the Dial.
Yes. Yeah. And if you've never heard that, okay. Why don't you tell them what that song is?
Oh, I won't remember. I won't remember. I crammed. Everything
Um,
is just in my
um,
brain right now.
what it is like he's playing like a radio with all different broadcasts, and however they did it was so good because like he's going through the dials, and like each dial is a different station, but it actually puts a song together. It's really creative how they did it. Okay, and so what was number 5, honey?
Oh, my number 5 is Over the Edge from Phobia.
Wow.
That's another one I've never had either. I never had like the latest 3 was Word of Mouth, Phobia, and UK Jive. I never had them. Okay, so we are up to Pirate Radio. You're number 6 and 5.
For my number 6, I picked a really good song. It's called Destroyer.
Yeah.
And for number 5,
Okay, because Destroyer really rocks. I mean, because
yeah.
because Give the People What They Want is by far it's by far the most rocking album.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so number 5, Mark.
Number 5, You Really Got Me. That original song that broke the American market for them.
Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. I do have to give Van Halen credit because that broke them as well too.
Yeah, it was on that original Breakout album that they did.
Yeah.
And they did a real hardcore version of that song.
Yes, yes, they did. It was good.
hmm
And I usually
That's,
don't say that about Van Halen, but that song was killer.
I'm not a Van Halen fan by any but that first album I
Oh
like it,
yeah, oh yeah,
and I
oh yeah,
acknowledge it as a good
yeah.
album.
Yes,
The
that was good.
Monster album. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, my number 6 is "Live Life," and I forget what that's from.
Live Life for Yourself. That's from the Misfits.
Yes, thank you, Jen.
You're welcome.
And then number 5 is dedicated to what's her name? Oh, the Queen lady. What's her name?
Victoria?
Victoria. Yeah, Victoria, and that comes from the Arthur soundtrack.
Yes. It's a good song.
Arthur.
Very good song.
great song.
Victoria. Yeah, because you played that on pirate radio as well too, Mark.
I do. It's a song that always makes me feel good. I put it on, and I don't know. It just makes me feel like rocking. It's got a great beat to it. It's got a great rhythm.
Very good, very good, very good. All right.
Yeah.
We're having a good show here. Good show. Okay, Captain, you're 4 and number 3. Now we're coming down to some of our best songs. So,
Alrighty. My number 4 was released as a single and also on Something Else, 1967, Waterloo Sunset. I mean, that is a classic song. It was one of their best loved by, especially in England. And then also number 3 off of Lola versus Powerman album, the song Lola. I mean, that was a landmark song too. I mean, can you think of a single song about that experience written before that song? I can't. I can't think of any.
well, because the whole subject, even here, was just finally with like the Stonewall stuff. People were starting to, you know, hear about it, and then Ray Davies just comes up and says, "You know what?" And and you wonder what goes through somebody's mind like that. He says, "You know what? I'm just gonna piss these people off."
Mhm.
He was very mischievous, Ray Davies.
Oh yeah, and yes. Okay,
He's
Miss
a very
Easy Street.
cheeky man. And I'll just take a second. I'll tell everybody
Yeah,
about
yeah.
how the brothers used to feud. They
Oh yeah,
they they fought all the time, like cats and dogs.
and
They
that's
would,
why they were banned from touring in the U.S. because of their fighting.
yeah, they would right on stage at times. Ray would stop for a second, walk over to his brother during a song, punch him in the head, and then walk back to his microphone
Yeah,
like nothing happened.
that's very true. That's very true.
It happened.
Just like the
Awful.
brothers from the Black Crows do.
Yeah, they were real fighters too. I think the
Oasis.
Everly
Yeah.
Brothers were too. There's been a few in the over the
Working with
decades.
family is often a bad idea.
It
Yeah.
can be.
And then that's the real reason. Oh, what band broke up because of that? Oh, we just did a show about them. Tra la 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 la. Okay, they broke up because they actually got to a fight on stage.
The Hudson Brothers?
No, no, the Flegel, Neagle, Smokey, and Snork.
Who are you talking about?
I have no
Man.
idea. who
Banana
she
Splits.
is.
Yes, Banana Splits. Thank you.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
because they were
geez.
doing a live performance and they got into a fight on stage.
as dressed up as in their costumes
Yes.
and started beating on each other in their costumes. That
And
would be
Yeah.
absurd.
sumo wrestling was born.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Mrs. Addie. Yes, okay. And Miss Addie says, yeah, the Gallagher brothers, Oasis. Yeah, they always fought too all the time. Okay, Miss Addie, you're next to dear. You're at 4 and 3, Addie. 8 Man. I'm an 8 Man. That's a good song. That's from the Lola and the Power Man album.
Mhm.
I am an 8 Man, and all day and all of the night. Good choices, Addie. See, and now I knew that you would like this kind of band,
Who are you talking to?
Addie.
Miss Addie?
Yeah,
Yeah, for
okay.
sure.
Okay, when I'm talking to you, I'll address you as Pirate Radio.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's what you do.
Okay, Mrs. Hoppy.
Oh, okay. Number 4 is
Four
Come
and three.
Dancing. And I got a funny story about that. I predicted that it would be the next song played on MTV back when there was 7 videos on the rotation. So my cousin thought it was funny.
Wow.
Cool. And okay, everybody knows that Video Killed the Radio Star was number 1. What was number 2?
Something from Blondie.
Michael Jackson.
No, Pat Benatar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Come on, don't start bugging me for cookies now. It's too early.
Oh, what is Grandpa up again?
One of the varmints are up.
Oh, I thought maybe Grandpa was down on all fours begging for cookies.
He knows his way into the cookie jar. Grandpa does.
Oh.
I'm constantly
And what's
catching
your
him
number
in there.
3, Mrs. Hopkins?
My number 3 is How Are You? I put that on a new playlist.
How are you? What is that from?
I think Visual 86.
Oh, never heard that one. Okay, Mr. Kropka, it is now your turn.
For my 4 and my 3. For my 4, I picked the song All Day and All of the Night, a huge hit for them back in the day, in the 60s. Um, I find, I don't know if it's just me, I find the song You Really Got Me and All Day and All of the Night similar. I confuse them sometimes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Similar
would make an
to-
excellent mashup, I think, those two songs.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true. Yeah,
so that was my number 4. My number
yeah.
3 is a song called Sunny. We've already mentioned it. Sunny Afternoon. I've always dug this song. I played it on pirate radio regularly. It's
Oh,
one of my
yeah.
favorite King songs.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
just
it's a
think
good.
it's perfect.
Okay, all very good choices. And you guys have watched our show long enough to know that I like to stay away from the obvious hits like Lola, Sunny Afternoon, stuff that I know everybody else is going to say. So my number 4 is a early song as well T- called "Till the End of the Day." Till the end of the day, till the end of the day. It's one of those 65, 64 rockers that kind of gets missed because of the other, hits that they had. This one kind of gets forgotten. And then from low budget, my number 3 is a song called Catch Me Now I'm Falling. I remember when you were down and you needed a helping hand. And what the song is about, it's about how the United States helped all of these countries in like the world wars and stuff. And when they were going through some times, the U.S. was saying, "Help me now, catch me now, I'm falling." They were looking for some help from other countries to help them. That's the gist of that song.
Mm-hmm.
So we're down to our 2. So these ones we're going to do one at a time. Chris, you're number 2.
Number 2.
And these are going up to the coveted number 1 song. Chris, you're number 2.
Okay. A single released in 1964, You Really Got Me. It's a great song. It's a landmark song because the distortion sound in that song was created by Dave Davies. He sliced a speaker cone with a razor blade and he poked holes in the speaker cone with a pen, and it got that sound, and that was influenced the whole generation after that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. I heard that too. I saw a video on that.
I did not know that. And that's good when the bimbo is dim-witted. And Headley likes Till the End of the Night.
Moon Rocks, Headley? I will.
Moon Rocks is. And okay, they must be hard to find though, aren't they?
I don't even
Maybe.
know what they are.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. What are they, Headley? What are Moon Rocks?
Yeah, say what it is, and I'll highlight it. Okay, Easy Street. Your number. Oh, what was your 4 and 3?
My 4 is
I think I skipped you. I skipped you.
My number 4 is Sleepwalker, same album, and number 3 is Live Life for Yourself. And then my number 2 is You Really Got Me Now.
Another fun tidbit on that song. It kept going around that Jimmy Page had played the solo in the song. It wasn't. Jimmy Page kept getting asked about it, and he finally said, "Look, somebody just needs to update the Wikipedia page so that I can stop being asked that question." I wasn't the guitarist
I know,
on that
and
song.
I've heard that. Well, because think of that. During that time he was with the Yardbirds.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so Miss Addie, you're number 2. While we build up the drama for Miss Addie's number 1, what is your number 2, Miss Addie Pakal?
Headley says any bud dipped in hash oil, rolled in kef. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So they take a bud, a dried bud, flour of pot, dip it in hash oil, so it soaks up the hash oil. Then you roll it in kef, which is a fine powder that usually broken trichomes and broken flowers from the pot. A lot of resin.
Sounds like the pot equivalent of old Granddad 114.
Oh yeah.
So the high octane.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
It's a metaphor.
Oh, trust me, you'll be eating 6 bags of Doritos after that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, Addie, what is your number 2, dear? You really got me. You really got me. All right. I got a feeling I know what everybody's number 1 is going to be, but
I'm surprised we had as much variety on the lower picks, but
yeah,
their hits were hits. I mean,
There's so much to choose from. So many
yeah.
I omitted.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Cause I did mine pretty much right off the top of my head. I think I did it in like 30 minutes. And that was with a list of like 40 that I had to whittle down to 12. So, Mrs. Hopkins, you're number 2, dear.
I had to whittle down from what 89.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
That's
a lot.
why.
Oh,
lot
my
of
That's why the
songs.
math took me so long. Yeah. All right. My number 2 is Destroyer, and my number 1 is the
Wait,
video
no, wait,
shop.
wait. No. No, just number 2. Oh, do we need Mama B to fill in for you?
She was distracting me. That's why. Oops.
And does Mama B remember a band called the KINKS? Oh, ask her. No.
Oh, she might remember like the first couple songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Kropka, you're number 2.
Ah, okay. This I can do. My number 2 is Lola, Lola.
So is Lola.
Great song. Great song. Just a great story. A lot of fun.
And then she asked me her voice, and in the background voice, she said, Lola.
Lola.
Lola. Well, I'm not the world's most passionate man, but
I know
God,
what I am. I'm a man. So is
and so is
Lola.
Lola. And so right about there, people from England were saying, What? What? And what's this all about here, Governor? Uh, I don't know, but I think the bird is not a bird.
Well, I guess he said in London it was more common for people to cross dress
Yeah.
than a lot of other places.
Yeah. I'm sure that if you went to Liverpool or Manchester, you'd get beaten up.
Well, he said they did it in his house. His father, he said, was a manly man, but dressed up, would do some cross dressing. They do plays and stuff like that. The boys would. So, yeah, when they were younger. Yeah.
Okay.
The British really got into that, didn't they?
Well,
Dressing
I
up
mean,
as ladies.
Monty Python.
Well, there was
come
just,
on. Yeah.
they don't shame a lot, is the thing over in Europe. They
And
don't shame bodies. They don't shame, like Shakespeare. That's what they did. The women.
And like another good,
just women for the
funny,
parts.
another good, funny guy from England who has no problem doing it, and Jen knows who it is. Eddie Izzard.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
he's come totally trans now. He's like,
Yeah, I
I'm
know, but-
trans, I'm she.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I know, but he was funny coming out wearing like a suit and tie and heels and makeup, and
Yes.
he was great.
He's
He
just
was-
a brilliant comedian.
Great comedy.
yeah.
Really
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah.
Yeah.
My number 2 is I wish I could fly like Superman. Superman. And now I remember when this song came out, I had a big vinyl album with just that song on it and something on the back, and it was a extended cut. The song was like 13 minutes,
Wow.
and it was just, because it's just such a good beat to that song. fantastic. And then to see him and then to see him live like I did, because that was like the low budget tour. So they were right on that. Like I said, that's my favorite album. So we are down to the crescendo of the show. Our last song. We will begin with the Captain. You're number one, sir.
All right. It was released as a single in 1965. It also showed up on KINKS Size, All Day and All the Night. I mean, it's a perfect 2 minute and
Oh yeah.
45 second pop song. Just, you know.
And it was there one another lobbing another song at the American public to break them into that market. They were. We should mention how they were part of the second British invasion,
No,
along
the
with
first. No, the first.
the
They
first
were the
was the
first.
Beatles and the Stones,
Yeah,
and then
and
the
yeah.
Kinks and the Who were the second.
No,
Yeah,
no. The first five considered were, and I already did this. Were the Beatles, the Stones, um,
Dave
um,
Clark 5.
the Kinks, the Animals, and the Dave Clark Five. Oh, the Who
yeah,
actually were considered in the second wave in 1965. These
right.
guys were the first wave in 1964. I read a whole book on it, Mark.
Yeah, I did too. I'm wondering. It's just conflicting reports then, because I this is also what I read too. That it was the Who and the Kinks paired in one invasion, and the Beatles and the Stones. Regardless, they were Britain's introduction into the United States. Um, they were one of the first, after the ones that we just mentioned, to assault the United States with this British version of, I guess, their version of American blues.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, so Easy Street with Jen, you're number one.
My number one. Let's see. Let me get back to my list. Before he passed away, Lou Reed told me that Lola was a big influence on him. He said it was reassuring to him when he did Walk on the Wild Side. So Lola is my number one.
And I'm trying to think, like, how do those songs correlate? I'm trying to think. Oh, what do those songs have in common?
Well, the Kinks actually, Ray Davies actually has like 3 songs that he wrote about cross dressing.
I,
So it was a common theme in his writing.
I know I'm being funny.
But yeah, obviously.
Follow
Well,
the show.
Well, I looked up. I asked ChatGPT when the Who first came to the U.S. Their first show in the U.S. was on March the 25th, 1967, at Murray the K Show in New York City. So they wouldn't have been. They didn't make it to the U.S. until later than the Beatles and the Stones.
Well, on the College of Rock Knowledge, nobody is wrong. I'm just always correct. So just remember that simple fact, and the world will be filled with merriment and joy.
That's right.
Good to know.
So, Miss Addie Pakal, you're number one. Miss Addie Pakal, you're number one. We are highly anticipating this. Make sure it's a good one, because you want to win that valuable prize, and I've got it right here. And I'm willing to part with it. Come dancing. All right. Come dancing. And the video for that's actually pretty good too. Okay, and now, Mrs. Hopkins, what is Mama B's number one?
It's the video shop. It's from Think Visual, and it reminded me of Nigel's video store on EastEnders.
Oh, I haven't seen that show in forever.
Hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They were having reruns on YouTube, and they just stopped, and I'm like, oh man, it's been like 2 or 3 years.
And there was another funny as hell British show that I remember seeing about these three guys who were just complete total slackers. Oh God. And they lived in like this really messed up apartment, and they had this big rat that lived there, and he broke through the walls all the time.
I can't
Oh,
remember.
oh, shit. And I could find it, but Misfits laying
Yeah,
there
I
with
can't
the remote.
remember the name of it right now.
No,
I'm
but you
gonna
know what
find.
I'm talking about, right? Okay, the guy wants to hang himself, and so then he realizes, oh, that the rope is too long.
Is it called Lab Rats?
No, 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 no. Oh,
Now they brought up Faulty Towers, but that didn't.
no, it wasn't Faulty Towers.
That was Basil the Rat.
Um, oh, I don't know, but they still had all sorts of great shows. So they had Keeping Up Appearances with Mrs. Bouquet. Oh, you mean Charlie Bucket? No, Bouquet. And then they had Are You Being Served? Like in the store.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Excuse me, are you being served? So, okay, we are at Mark's number one.
Here I come. Yes. Yes. My number one, of course, is that song that I mentioned earlier that always makes me feel good, Victoria.
And you just like that because she used to rule your country for a while.
She did, that's true. She did before we separated, and I think officially it was 67.
So it's not considered a Commonwealth country anymore,
It's
or
a
is it?
Commonwealth, but it's not a British colony anymore.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
young
but
ones. Yes, yes. Matt. Yes, Matt 04, the young ones. Yes. My God, you guys have to watch that show. It's a British show. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. I should give you the prize chosen especially for you.
Yeah, there was a time when they were showing it on MTV.
What, the young ones?
Yeah,
Yes, yes, I know, and that's where I saw it.
yeah.
Now you can
And
watch it on Prime and is it Fandango at home?
yeah, but don't you have to pay for them?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, but I have the whole and they only had like one season. And I've got like all 13 episodes, the young ones. You guys
Yeah.
have to watch that. It is it is just everything about British comedy that is wrong is that show.
It's got to be good then.
Oh yes, it's fantastic. Matt, yes, Matt. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes.
Oh, it has Don French in it.
The young ones. Yes, thank you. Okay, so we're up to the final song of the evening. And that is provided by Bimbo Barbarella. It is a song called Celluloid Heroes. And I used to know every single lyric of this song, but over the years I've forgotten. But
There's a lot of lyrics. I mean, I printed out all the
hell
lyrics,
yeah, hell yeah, it's a
and
lot.
and it starts here, goes all the way up,
Yes,
and
I
it goes
know.
to here and the other.
Yes,
Just
yes, it's a lot.
a lot of name drop. More. There's a lot of names, Hollywood
Yeah,
names dropped in commentary.
yeah, oh yeah, and that's what makes it so great. It's just it's so, and like, has anybody ever been to Los Angeles and been on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Yes,
I have not.
Oh, I
I
have.
have.
I
Yeah,
want to
I
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, you're the one who lives closest and you can't go?
Road trip.
Oh, well, take Mama B and get Mama B like like a little buggy and let her follow you around.
Good.
Good excuse to go to
Good.
Disneyland.
Well, you could go to Burbank and see the Tonight Show, and
there are better places to go.
La Brea Tar Pits.
Better
Yeah,
places
now that's
to go.
cool. Down in Griffin Park.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Griffith
Brea
Park
Tar
is pretty.
Oh yeah,
Well,
it's beautiful.
well, another park to go to is MacArthur Park, where someone left the cake out in the rain.
And I wasn't sure how to bake it, but I know that'll never.
It took so long to bake it. No, it took so long to make it. Uh, I'll never have that recipe
Crispy
again.
again. Oh
Oh no!
no. Oh, okay. Who did
A
the
song that will
original
live in
song?
infamy.
Okay, who did the original song? What was his name?
Sir Richard Harris.
Yes, very good, very good.
Who was the country artist that did a cover of it?
Dolly Parton,
Eh. Waylon
Garth
Jennings.
Brooks, Garth Brooks.
Waylon Jennings did a very mournful cover of the song. And of course, Donna Summer's cover was the most famous. Everybody
Oh,
who
the
hated
best.
everybody
Yeah,
who hated the original got to hear it again as a disco song and got to hate that too.
and there's a band I know. I know. Oh, they're called Psychotica.
Hmm.
No. Oh yeah, Psychotica. And they do a version of it, and it's like like techno goth. But
It's
still, the
it's a su-
song sucks.
it's a surprisingly versatile song that can be incredibly awful across 10 different genres. It's fantastic.
I mean, I'm sure that there are orchestras that have played it and it stunk.
See, I'm a connoisseur of bad music, and
Yes, we do know that. I do know that.
this is you know that that song has a certain je ne sais quoi of awfulness. It's just, you know,
I have never heard,
Jimmy Webb's immortal classic,
I
MacArthur
have
Park.
never heard a good version of that song ever.
Hey, I'm gonna slip out, everybody.
Oh, what are you going to Chosen Ones?
Yeah, I gotta go watch him make fun of me.
Okay.
Make sure he doesn't
Well,
get too out of hand because I might have to defend myself.
yeah. Or just take Grandpa with you and let Grandpa let off some bombs and he'll defend you.
There's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do want to close up the show because I had a long day. I'm sure everybody else did. As usual, I want to thank everybody on the panel for coming up. You're well appreciated. I want to thank everybody in the side chat. I want to thank Addie for participating. Don't Like Me, Headley, and Matt's. At the end, all he had to say was one thing, and it made the show. The Young Ones. Everybody needs to look that up. Like I said, it's just hysterical. And as usual, I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope that we entertained you because you know, that's all that all of us try to do here is just entertain you and have fun. And I know myself, and I can speak for the other members of the College of Rock Knowledge, we have as much fun doing this as we have ourselves, doing it. Wait, did that even make any sense? No, but you got the gist of what I meant.
We learned a lot about music. Yeah.
Okay. And so how was the sound? Was there any buzzing or beeping?
It was impeccable. I don't know what was
Yeah.
wrong with it before and how it mysteriously went away, but
I
turned the
do
volume-
know. I do know, Chris, and something that I even told you about, the way to solve any sort of computer problem. And you even have one.
Hammer.
Yes, hammer time.
Boom, boom, boom.
Glad it worked for you.
And you just beat on your tower or your laptop, repeatedly for 30, 40 seconds. And so then the tower says, "Oh fuck, I've had enough. I'm done."
Submitted to your will.
Yes. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, are you going to be doing anything in the upcoming future or what?
I don't have any plans.
Okay.
I haven't been able to write.
Oh, okay.
Why not, Mrs. Hopkins?
I don't know,
Oh, you got blocked?
little block or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that too. You got to ride it through. It's
Well-
like you got ups and downs, and you got to keep pushing and keep working at it, and then you'll have a better day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mark, and I hope that you're not going to take this the wrong way, but I know why sometimes you have writer's block
Yeah, why is that, Bimbo?
because you got a square head.
But I'm pumped.
Wah, wah.
Mrs. Hopkins, I have an idea for you.
Huh.
You can take Bimbo's vomit story
Oh.
and turn that into a glad lib.
Hey, you have a point. You have a point there, Bimbo. Only it's at the top of your head.
And me some horror stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bimbo can give you those too.
I'm in vomit. I'm in vomit.
Okay. Oh. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins. I'll talk to you directly, and I will give you, no, really, if you want to do one of the ones like that, I won't play because I'm the one who did it. But I'll give you like the gist, and you can fill in like noun or adjective or do whatever you want if you want to try that.
Sure.
I mean, you told that story like 3 or 4 times on your channel and once on mine, I know at least.
Yeah.
You just replay it and copy it.
Okay, I'm gonna go, everybody. Have a good
all right.
night.
See you later.
All right. See
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Addie. Miss Addie, and do you know what the problem with your mic is, or what? Any idea?
I can perform an exorcism. Demons be gone. Demons be gone.
Oh gosh, Martha. The other thing I was thinking about, you could always do a AITA
What's
and turn it
that?
into a "Am I the asshole?" Have you
How do
seen
you
the
play
"Am I the asshole" stories?
No.
You've never seen those?
No. Is it on Reddit or something?
It's like Reddit, but yeah, people will say, "Oh, well, this situation happened. It's a social situation or a family situation," and then they'll ask, "Am I the asshole?"
Usually it's after they did something really wretched and awful.
No. Usually,
mean-
a lot of times they're right for doing what
That
they
would be
did. They're
good.
setting boundaries,
That
If
would be
you
good. I need to
want,
look that up.
if you want, on that same vein, I can do a cover version of "I'm an Asshole" by by Dennis Leary.
I think you should just do
That's
it anyway.
an immortal classic. You should cover that.
Yeah, just cover it.
I mean, because
Because you're just a
Because-
regular guy with a regular job. Your average
mean-
white suburbanite slob.
because I think that my "You're So Vain" was kind of funny.
Yeah.
and then what's he say in the song? That he eats like, I ate like 4 pounds of pork and I smoked a dozen cigars and so. All right, so what do you guys got going on, Miss Jen?
Game night every Thursday at 8 o'clock, and then I got videos coming out left and right. I've got, what else have I got going on? I don't know. I think that's about it. Game night on Thursday nights live. I might do something else this week. I don't know. We shall see what happens.
Okay, cool.
What is the next band going to be?
I don't know. I haven't thought of anything really. I've got so many appointments with Al coming up lately. I don't know. What do you want to do? I'll think of something and I'll think about it.
Something shorter.
Something short. Don't we have something in our in the bag? What's in the bag?
See.
We can just see what's in the bag.
I think Kansas, and that's it.
Well, Boston only had like 3 or 4 albums.
No.
It's more than a feeling.
No. Oh, you want more than a feeling? Oh, okay. Oh, Captain, and do you want more than a feeling?
Sure.
Oh, Miss Easy Street. Get out the hammer.
We have Cream and we have April Wine.
Let's do Cream. I mean, that's an immortal band. I mean, they have some good deep cuts too.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't have a whole lot of albums. They were kind of around fairly briefly.
What they have, like 3 or 4?
3 or 4.
They had
Disraeli Gears
4.
and Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh Cream, Disraeli Gears, Wheels of Fire, and Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. When do you want to do that?
2 weeks or later than 2 weeks?
We'll be
No,
out of
later than
town
2 weeks.
Oh, wait, yeah. 2 weeks from now is bad for us.
Next
How about
month.
Yeah.
About 26th or the 3rd?
Next month, right?
Yeah.
3rd of May?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jen, write that down because I'm ill-equipped.
Do we want to do top 10 or top 12?
No, do top 10.
Top 10.
Yeah, because it's only 4 albums.
May 3rd.
That's what I like to hear. 4
PM
albums.
Eastern
Yeah,
Standard
really.
Time.
Mhm.
And they're just a very important formative band.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It had Eric Clapton in it, you know.
Mhm.
And
Jack Bruce's
Jack
guitar
Bruce
playing,
and-
Ginger Baker.
Yeah. Okay, and Ginger Baker formed his own band. What was his band's name?
Air Force.
Yeah. Oh, Ginger Baker's Air Force. Yeah, that's pretty hard.
And which famous African artist did he collaborate with going forward after that?
I know, so I want to answer.
The basketball player.
Mhm.
The big, tall basketball player.
Nope.
It was Fela Anikulapo Kuti.
Yeah, Fela Kuti.
Yeah.
Well,
His music was legendary too. It's certainly worth a listen.
I've never heard him.
It's
He had a
never heard of
Broadway
it.
play based on his stuff.
but based on his
It
life, it
was-
was really good.
Produced by Beyonce and
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, and I think Will Smith had a hand in it as well.
And where was he
It was
from?
amazing.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
He's a little forgotten to history at this point, but he left his mark and created some amazing music.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he
I
worked
know.
with a lot of famous people.
I know who I was thinking of. Dikembe Mutombo. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't think he did music.
Oh,
Pretty good basketball player, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty. Well, shit. When you're 8'6", how can you not be?
I thought you were thinking of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Now here's a trivia question. What was his name before he changed it to Islam? And where did he go to school?
Lou Alcindor, and he went to UCLA. And hell, I'm 2.5 beverages deep. Hit me.
Well, I'll know not to ask that on the next Bimbo Trivia show. Okay. What college did Bill Walton go to?
I thought he went to an Ivy League school, like.
No.
So maybe he was out in California too. Damn, I'm stumped.
Oh, I don't know. I was hoping somebody would know so I could make a face like I was dumbfounded. No, I don't know.
Nope.
I got no idea.
Let's see. We've reached yet another
Let's see. I've got
Wikipedia
you. I've got
moment.
you already. University of California, Los Angeles. He's 71 years
Oh,
old.
UCLA. So he was a UCLA grad too.
No. Okay, what high school? No, high school. What college did LeBron James go to?
Someplace in Ohio?
No, he never went to college.
Okay.
Ah.
Straight to the bigs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Why am I talking about basketball? That's the one sport that I don't like.
You got lost on a tangent.
That's all right. That's all right.
And I gotta find my other because I'm missing a couple of KINKS albums. I'm telling you, those fucking robots.
Maybe you could confound the robots by pulling all of your albums and CDs off the shelf and then alphabetizing them. It'll cause a general protection fault in their circuits, and they'll never pester you again.
That's all right.
So not only are you a computer technician, you're also a robotics engineer. Wow, you're a jack of all trades.
I'm a dabbler. I guess that's what the kids are calling it these days. So.
Yeah.
Well, or you could call it pain in the ass, but that's just
smart ass. You know.
Yeah. Said, oh God, you again? All right. So guys, that's it. I got nothing to do tomorrow, which is nice, which means I don't have to get up. As long as I get up and feed the cats by 8, then they don't break in the door and start biting me.
That's good. And thank Al for being very well behaved tonight. You did well.
Well, what I did is I gave him 2 melatonins.
Ah.
So he might be asleep until tomorrow afternoon.
There you go. Good job.
So I might go down to Busch Gardens first thing in the morning and go on a roller coaster or 2 and come back and say, oh, where were you? I said, I went to the pet store.
Oh, gosh.
All right, guys. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins. Okay. I'll tell Mama B that we said we love her. You guys. And like one thing that I've been doing a lot. I've been busy all week. I'm moving around some of the rooms because I'm gonna put and Jen suggested that I just get a laptop to put in like the music room. Oh, that I don't need like a full big tower rig, that I can do everything I need off a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot cheaper. See, because Chris, and I'm not being dumb. I didn't know that laptops had like drives that you can, like play discs in.
Mm-hmm. You can get
I
models
didn't
that have CDs, but most folks use just USB drives. They're laptops that only have like USB-C instead of USB 2. So it's a good to take a close look at the ports and
Yeah.
see, because if you don't have all the ports you need, you have to use these dongles, and that's kind of a pain. But the
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, but I want one, like my tower that I hit the button and the little drawer opens up and I put
Yeah.
the CD
yeah, you
in
can
and I
just
can burn it.
make sure you get a DVD
I have one of those
RW.
right here.
Yep, and
Yeah.
Jen has hers. I'll take the camera down here.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I want. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just specify that you want a DVD ROM,
Yeah.
DVD
Okay,
burner.
okay, Mrs. Hopkins, and what kind of unit are you using? A tower or a laptop like that?
It's a laptop. I don't think it has that little disc thing. Not this one does. I think I got a gaming computer because I was always playing games on my laptop, and I think it burned out. So
No.
that's
And
what
you
burned it
know,
out.
and you know what I also have too, which I was gonna have to buy a bunch of crap, but now I don't have to. I have a television, and I have a Nintendo Wii that I want to play, and I'm just gonna hook that right up to the television, so that's not even gonna go through the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
You can do it that way.
Yeah.
all right, yeah, but and And Jen, like I was saying, that's where I found that funky witch hat that I was wearing the other
Oh
day.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
not
finding
surprised.
any damn money, but I I found some kind of dead animal skeleton, so that was kind of cool.
Come
And
on.
I don't know what it was. I don't know whether it was a mouse or a rat or a very 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 small dog. I don't know what it was.
Baby robot.
Yeah, freaking robots. All right, guys. So, uh,
Get some
So,
rest
so you
this
need some
weekend.
rest. You need to get some
Yeah, get some
and so
rest.
Addie says that her mic works on Discord, but not here. Maybe
weird.
a cat burglar took them. Yeah, I'm sure that these cats. Maybe not a cat burglar, but the cats are definitely letting the robots in.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? The robots probably giving them a kickback. So when I start seeing the cats wearing funny outfits and funny clothes, say that can only be robot theft.
Hmm.
And people they listen to me and they say, "I think that girl has the acute schizophrenic paranoid blues."
Kind of hate it when that happens.
All right. Yes. Um. All right. So I'm sure I'll talk to you one day this week, Jen, when something exciting happens. Because tomorrow I'm probably going to do lawn work all day.
Yeah, I gotta mow
Oh,
the
just
lawn tomorrow.
oh, I just got to cut down the branches and trim hedges and stuff. So.
Yeah, we've got lots to do too. So
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Oh trust me. Oh trust me. I know about having to do work for you. Oh that. Oh, Mrs. Hopkins. And did I tell you this story?
Not
Okay,
sure.
because you know that I went up and visited the captain and Miss
Mhm.
Easy Street, and so I told them that I was hungry, and so they says okay, we'll go out and pick berries. I had to pick berries for 18 hours, and all I got was a stale bag of chips and and some moist sticks for dinner. While they're
Builds
eating all this
character.
other stuff, huh?
It builds character.
that's
The
right.
vegetarian
Toughen you
diet, I
up.
guess.
Toughens you a lot of
And
fiber.
And then he wanted to pass a deviled egg off him. Me, I said, "Oh no, I can't eat a deviled egg."
You know what I was picking and eating today? I didn't even bring it in or watch it. Like sugar snap peas.
Oh, and before
Mm.
I no, really, honey. And before I had all these cats, I used to have a nice, good garden. Not as big as yours, but I had those snap peas, and yeah, you could just eat them right off the vine. They were oh my God, they were the best tasting things ever.
It's like dessert if you want something sweet.
Good and sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yesterday I treated myself to, what was it, 14 ounces of dates that cost over $10. And they're black dates, and they are only grown in Medina, Saudi Arabia area for the most part.
Oh yeah, you were saying that, yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
okay, Chris.
gosh, they're so
Oh, okay,
good.
Chris. And you see where your money's going. Oh,
Yeah, I splurged on
$8.
something to eat that's
Well,
really healthy for you.
at least for everything that we eat, we don't have to store it forever. We just consume it and then it goes away.
Dates are high in fiber. They help with blood sugar, and they have a lot of vitamins that you don't get in other stuff.
They have a
And
lot
they're
of date
Millennium.
farms around here.
Oh
Do
yeah,
they?
yeah. Oh yeah, they do. And then in the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark, there was a monkey who gets killed because he ate a bad date. So
Uh,
Ta-da.
yeah, I've done that a time or two myself.
what? Ate a bad date or had a run-in with a
Yes.
monkey?
Ate a bad date.
No. Who probably ended up being a monkey anyway.
Shock the monkey.
Hence the bad part.
Oh God! All right. So
They say
okay,
didn't clean poo though.
okay, because we're down to like 2 viewers, so that's good. We've run everybody off.
That's the way to end a show.
Yeah, we have closed down the bar. We were the last ones left.
I mean, because at one time we had 23 people watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good.
Yep, we'll see how many people watch the replay.
Well,
They'll come.
they'll watch until the music, and then once they hear, like us, our stupid jibber jabber.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
Yep.
I'm tired too.
Yeah, we're all beat like a drum, so we better get some rest here.
Yeah.
I'll go
All
eat
right.
this Australian pineapple.
Australian pineapple, and where'd you get
Oh,
that pineapple from?
A friend from Australia sent it to me.
Oh,
It's a squishy.
Yeah, it's a squishy.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, stressful.
yeah. And actually, Jen, you've never had a Australian pineapple. They're kind of like kumquats.
No, but I want to.
No, look at it. Oh, look at it. Oh, they're kind of like kumquats.
It looks like a squishy ball. That looks more like a kiwi.
It's a kumquat.
Wow. A quad of cum.
So that would be four.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're down to one person, so just shows you that we're digressing.
Yeah,
I can run him out.
let's roll out. I'm
All right, good
I'm
night,
beat like a
guys.
drum, so I will see you
Good
later.
night, guys.
I'm
Yep.
tired too.
Nighty night.
All right, Hoppy. Bye bye.
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 Night.